If you have done your tests, then what you see here is something that you already know it, that we can combine the two rules. And this stands because many complicated problems can be solved combining the two rules. What we are doing is that we divide the problem into sub-problems, solve the sub-problems, and then if the sub-problems identify distinct cases of the solution, we apply the rule of sum. Or else, if the sub-problems are parts of the overall problem, then we apply the rule of product. Let's see some more examples and do some more exercises here because it's crucial. This example says that there are 6 physics books, there are 7 math books and chemistry books in our bookcase. How many ways are there to pick 2 books such that exactly one of them must be a math book? Now again, we have just to fill 2 spots, but here he says that one of these must be a math book. So I fix one of these spots for a math book, and the second spot could be either a physics book or a chemistry book. So I see that the solution can be either a pick of math and chemistry book or a math and physics book. These are the 2 cases I'm thinking. And when I think cases, then I'm going to apply the rule of sum. So I begin writing down my solution. There are 2 cases. I write my cases at first, math and chemistry and math and physics, and then I solve each of these. This is a problem of the initial problem. I fill 2 positions, but now the first position should be a math book and the second position should be a chemistry book. By the rule of product, for the first position we have 7 possible books, and then for the second position we have 8 possible picks of books. So there are 56 ways in total. And then for the second sub-problem, it's exactly the same. We have 7 books that are math, and we have 6 books. So the total is, by the rule of product, there are 42 picks. And because there are 2 distinct cases, I'm going to apply the rule of sum. This is a typo here. I'm going to apply the rule of sum, and there are 56 plus 42, 98 picks in total. Now let's go here and solve again the same exercise, but in a different way. We think as follows. We say that we have 2 spots, okay? But the first spot, we fixed the first spot with a math book. And now the second spot could be either a chemistry book, so there are 8 options, or it can be filled with a physics book, so there are 6 options. So the second spot is either a chemistry or a physics book. And now you can see that these 2 can be filled as tasks. The first task is to fill the math spot, and the second task is to fill the second spot. So there are 7 math books, 7 options here, and then here there are 14 available options. And we will multiply these 2 results because we solve the exercise in consecutive tasks. We apply the rule of product. Let's see at the solution. One book should be a math book, this part of the solution. So there are 7 picks, and the second book can be either physics or a chemistry book. So there are 8 plus 6, 14 picks. This is the second part. And now by the rule of product, there are 7 times 14 equals 98 ways in total. Let's see our next example. This one, we're going on vacation. Oh, at last. Our travel agent makes an offer about destinations in Europe, 8 in Spain and 5 in Italy, Asia, 3 in Japan and 5 in China, and America, 4 in the United States, 3 in Canada, and 3 in Brazil. We're going to choose one destination in each continent, so we have some money to spend here. How many different picks are there? As you can see, the picks that I'm gonna make are practically 3. I have to pick a destination in Europe, a destination in Asia, and a destination in America. So there are 3 picks, there are 3 spots I have to fill. And I'm going to do the first and the second and the third. And then means rule of product. So I'm going to see how many ways there are to fill each spot. Let's begin with Europe. Either I go to Spain or I go to Italy. So there are 13 ways to go to a destination in Europe. And then the same thing applies for the other two destinations. For Asia, there are 3 in Japan plus 5 in China. And finally, for America, there are 4 in US, plus 3 in Canada, plus 3 in Brazil. So as you can see, I'm writing down the available options for each spot, and then I apply the rule of product, and there are 13 times 8 times 10, 1040 ways to fix our vacation. Such a joy for everyone.